between Doc Rivers and James Harden. Either, neither, or both back next season. Just give me an educated guess based upon what you're hearing.
Yeah, I think Harden will be back. It'll just be a matter of negotiating the contract and making sure that it makes sense for the Sixers to improve. Because I promise you that Daryl Morey has big, giant plans to acquire another star. Whether he's going to execute it, I don't know. But part of getting that done is going to require Harden to take some sort of pay cut. And I think the Sixers would be comfortable with Doc Rivers returning. But I don't think it's as open and shut as Daryl wanted to present it, 12 hours after they had this disheartening departure. He, I think, was taking a negotiating position with the Los Angeles Lakers, coming out and saying, oh, yes, absolutely, 100% Doc is back. That's not a reasonable decision to come to after that. You need to evaluate things and discuss things before coming to that. So it would not surprise me at all if Harden is the point guard and Doc is the coach when they open the season next year. But I'm not ready to say that Doc for sure is going to be in that role.
Who is a star that they could get? And I don't mean now just for the Sixers, but who are, as we've got 4 teams left, right? So we've got 3 series left. We have the East Final, the West Final, and the NBA Final. Then we have the draft, and then we have what is frequently the most exciting time of the entire NBA year, which is the free agency period. What are the names that we're going to be talking heavily about when we get to that time, Windy?
Well, you're doing a very good job of asking me a question that would potentially create news if I give you the honest answer. So I'm going to stop just short of that. Philly has dreams and plans, as Daryl Morey does, and a key factor here is that they have Tobias Harris, who would have value in a possible trade, and they have Tyrese Maxey, who would have value in a possible trade. And you would need a player potentially near the end of his contract to come and say, I would like to go play in Philadelphia. Is that something that could happen? Maybe. We'll see. I know that Philly is and Daryl are going to try to make it happen. A lot more will be clear about the market after the draft lottery tomorrow night. There's some teams that, depending on where they move in the draft lottery or don't move, could be open to deals that they may not today. So really, you will get a better feel for what could happen in and around the draft after we get that settled tomorrow.
Who is he talking about? I mean, so if you're going to be willing to trade Tyrese Maxey, who has star written all over him at the age of 22, I think he is, and the Tobias Harris contract, that means we're talking about a superstar. Mm-hmm. We're talking about a superstar player near the end of his career. You're giving me, Windy, you're giving me breadcrumbs
I said
here.
near the end of his contract. Near the end of his contract.
Near the end of his contract, not near the end of his career. Ooh. Yeah. Ooh, that's another hint. Wendy, you're the best. What can I say? We will not spend.
I just can't. I'll get in trouble if I say it, but it's out there.
It's out there.
I'm texting Wendy right after the
break. Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.